Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Today we're in Yellow Spring, West Virginia, and we're checking out track number 2 of the Kevin Maybe track. This is 113 acres, and as you can see, you have a fantastic view, kind of looking southeast there. And let me show you what we got. We're here on this nice big wooded flat, which I'm calling this, in my opinion, would be the build site for this tract. And I mean, the views are fantastic from here. You got this big, wide, level bench in here with white pines, hardwoods. The real hump, the high spot's right out there, but I want to show you where we're at here. So, here's kind of like a rough drawing of how the lot lays out. And we're going to be right here, like this. And then what this does, this ridge that we're on, rolls down into this hollow. And then the rest of the road wraps all the way around like this. So, my biggest key for this lot is it's user-friendly. There is 1.5 miles of road around the perimeter of this property. The only part of this lot that doesn't have a road going around the side of it's this little stretch in here that's about 1,100 feet. So I'm going to show you here on the actual plat here. So this little road, so I'll just, in case you come out here by yourself. So when you come up to the top of the hill, the shale pit's right there. And then this road goes all the way around, and I'll put a sign out here where it ends. I mean, it's a long, long, long ways around here. There's all kinds of ATV trails and stuff that go down in there off that side. But where we're at right here is on this what's called Cody Way. And I'm really about right in here. So when you get to the shale pit and you go right, you go just a little piece, and there's an old wooden tree stand right here. And you make that left, and this road is not improved. I mean, I can drive out here in my truck just fine. But track 6 and track 2, the property lines for these lots go to the middle of what's called Cody Way here. And maybe another, 150 yards or so here to my right is where track 2 ends and shoots across to the other road over here like this. So you can drive, it's 1.5 miles from here all the way around to here. So, like I said, user-friendly. I mean, you might have 100 and some acres somewhere, but how much of it can you get around on easily? This one's a champ as far as that goes. Now, off this side over here, there's not really any trails that go down into the main hollow here below us. But when we go around that side, there's all kinds of little fingers and hollows and stuff that come down into the main hollow. So, as a matter of fact, kind of like how I'm looking here at the closest ridge top to us, the one that's closest to us, right below that is where the road is that's going around. So that's how far this property goes and kind of how wide it is. But I might just drive you around here in the truck and kind of show you what this does, because you're not going to believe how far it is around this thing. Keenan Shanholtz here, track number 2, Kevin Maybe track, 113 acres. I'm going to do this video here a little different. I'm all the way over. I'm starting to rain out there. So what I'm going to do, so where I'm at, I'm right here. This little stretch from here to here, which we're going to drive all the way over here, is about 1,100 foot or so. But I'm on Cody Way right now, and I'm going to drive out around, and we're just going to see how long this takes. And we're just going to drive around. This track. So hopefully this doesn't make anybody too dizzy or anything. But as you can see, Cody Way here's it's unimproved. Now when we get out to the main drag out there, we got a nice road. But this probably gonna take forever. Let me just shut this off and I'll pick it up. It's going to take too long because it's going to take me a good 7-8 minutes to drive around to the other end of this. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, track number 2, Kevin Maybe track. This will be video clip number 3. I'm kind of doing this backwards here a little bit. But I want to show you where we're at here on the map. So if you come out here on your own, or you're a realtor, real estate agent and wants to show it, you kind of got a guide here. So I just came up the hill in here, and you'll see that's the shale pit there where we got the shale to build roads in here. And this is where we're at. We're right here at this intersection. So to get out to the build site, when you get up here at the split in the road, you're going to go right, just a couple 100 yards, and then you'll see an old wooden tree stand there, and then you can make a left and drive out through here. And I got a sign out here that says building site number 2 for tract number 2. And then this is the main road that goes around this way. Now you should have like something with some ground clearance, something 4-wheel drive to get out through here, you know. But from here all the way around to here, you can use a Prius and get out through there. So we'll go check into this a little bit more. I just wanted to tell you, when you get up here at the top of the hill, 2 is directly basically in the crotch of the road here right in front of you. So we'll do some more video as we go back. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, Tract 2, 113 acres. Just wanted to stop and shoot a little video right here. So in the last clip, I was down there at the Y, and right now I'm about this little point right here. But I wanted to point out, this is what's called Wolf Way on the plat, and you can see how nice this road is, shaled. But like right here at this spot, you'll see where there's a good trail that goes down in here on the track too. And there are different spots along Wolf Way up through here where there are little old logging roads and stuff and trails and stuff that cut over, you know, down into track 2. So, like I said, good road here. And as you can see, like I said, we're about right in here. But like, you have the ridge over here where we started, which that's Cody Way over there, the main hollow here, and then you have these other little drainages and swales and stuff, and these points that go off like this all the way through this lot. It lays really nice. There's nothing hardly steep at all on this tract. You can see white pines, hardwoods. There's a little bit of timber that's been cut off of this lot, not very much. Just really pretty woods, really easy to use. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. This is going to be my last clip on track 2 of the Kevin Maybe tract. And what I want to point out here is I'm at the end of the line. We started, you drop down off this ridge into a hollow and back up on the next ridge is where we started at the building site. And you'll see the survey stake there. That is the end of track 2. And then that's the end of track 3 right there. And this road just dies into track 6. And I'll show you where we're at on the map here. So we are right here at this point. So like I said, we started about right there at the build site. And I just took you all the way back here, did the second video here at the Y in the road. Came around, I did another video right in here, and I've come all the way around like this. And it is a long ways. Like I said, it's 1.5 miles from here all the way back around to here like this. So like I said, I drove around. You can drive around all but 1,129 foot of this property. So it's extremely user-friendly. You can pop in. There's multiple places here just to kind of pop off this road anywhere to hunt, or if you need to get a deer out. And one thing I failed to mention, like when I was up there and did the first video clip there at the build site, what I consider to be the build site, I mean, you can build anywhere on it you want, but that's less than 1/2 mile off Capon Springs Road, off the paved road. I mean, from where I'm at right now, I'm probably 1.5 miles off the paved road, but it feels like you're literally in the middle of nowhere back here. But yet it's very convenient to Capon Springs Road. We're maybe 3 miles off of Route 259. You know, once you get down to the paved road, you'd be in Wardensville in 10 minutes. You'd be in Winchester in about 35, 40 minutes from here. Complete solitude wilderness. But easy to get to. Easy to get to, but hard to find. Come check it out. This is a good one. For $3,000 an acre, you will not find 113 acres that lays as good as this and that's as easy to get around on and to use. I promise you. Particularly in the location we're at. We're almost on the Virginia line here. This is as far east as I could sell you anything. Basically in my territory here in West Virginia, as close to the Virginia line as possible. Also from here, you're 3 miles from public access on the CACAPON River. And this place has got it going on. It's value, value, value. Come get it.